is how I play the game! Oh my god! What the fuck?
Holy shit! That is an epic fucking intro, dude. And I have to warn everyone. Warning. What you may see right now is going to be absolutely disgusting. Sound good?
Sounds good to me.
I have a legit question for everyone. I don't know how many of you have ever used fightcade, okay? What about your IP address? That's actually a major concern for me. Like, I can't have my IP address getting leaked and having more people try to DDoS attack me or DDoS me or whatever the fuck it's called, okay? And I have a new IP. I've had a new IP for months. So, I need to find out that using this fightcade is going to protect my IP address. I can't have it that people are going to have a way to discern my IP using this client. What's hilarious is people have asked me to use it for 10 years. Not a single person has brought up this thing, this point about IP addresses. Okay?
Oh my god, he's drinking toxic toilet juice.
So, I need to know tonight, when we're doing a live setup of this, how it works, how to prevent the trolling. Before I boot a single match, I need to have this set up so we're not going to have pop-ups constantly with people inviting spam. We're not going to have people getting my IP and trying to knock my streams offline. You know, this all has to be figured out before I fuck around with this thing. Alright? It's not as simple as, oh, I'm just a Joe Nobody, no one cares, so I can just download it and use it. No. You know that I'm a target.
Tom Bone sent me $1. Says, do you ever get tired of being the victim? Yeah, every day. I don't ever want to be a victim. I never wanted to be, but sadly I am, you know.
So everyone who's asked me for 10 years to use fightcade, I hope you know what the fuck you're talking about. Because yeah, it's a major concern for me that something like this could happen. Okay? I hope it doesn't. I hope legit this is not an issue. And that we will get it working. So, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. How do I fix this, or how do I make it so that's not going to be a concern? Right? I don't know. Does anyone even know? You can block in-game chat and all that stuff. Well, that's what I need to do. Well, I guess what people were saying, is that when you first boot it up, everything's on, obviously, but then you could turn off the ability for someone to send you an invite. The problem is, that means that I have to always go to other people and invite them to matches. There is no matchmaking in this. It's just going to be a listing of people who want to play, and then you have to pick who you want to play, and they have to accept, and then you play, right? So, I don't know. We have to see how it works. And if it doesn't work, if it ends up being a fucking mess, then I guess it's a fucking mess, and we just don't do it. And for those, why don't you set it up offline? What the fuck are you talking about? How am I going to do that?
He almost got me toxic. He almost got me toxic.
Literally, the issues cannot be figured out until we're doing it live, right? Like, if I play it offline, no one will know I'm doing it offline. So how would I know how I'm going to handle trolling? It would be the moment I turn it online that people start trolling me that we could figure out the fixes. Not offline. It doesn't even make sense. The same thing people say about, oh, well, why weren't you ready for this when you did your multiplayer session? Because I wasn't fucking playing on stream. So I didn't have anyone trying to troll me. How could I have prepared for it when I didn't know how it was going to work? How would we have known that in Street Fighter 6 there's constant invite pop-ups? How would you know that unless you were playing it and people were trolling you live on a stream? You would never know that. People just think the world is fucking perfect and everything can be perfectly prevented or planned for. Or no, it's not. That's not reality. And if you think that, you probably live an insanely insulated fucking life where your mom probably does everything for you, so you don't realize that things actually happen that you have to fix on the fly. It's just absolutely ridiculous, over-the-top nonsense when people say shit to me like that. Oh, you could have just easily prevented every problem early. It's like, no, you can't. That's not life. You're crazy if you think that, okay? So, here's the thing. I want to play Fightcade. I want to play old school Street Fighter, alright? But I have to get it working properly, and it's going to take time. This is not going to be tonight. I boot up the stream, and we have 5 minutes, and now it's working. I get the feeling it's going to be a rough setup. We got to, you know, it has to be installed. I think I already have it installed, by the way. And I think I just have to make an account. I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure I already installed it last year. I just have to figure that out for myself, like how far I got. And then I think I got to make an account, and then I have to figure it out, like how do you set it up so you don't get pop-up invites, and how can people spam, and how do you get the chat off the screen so that people aren't saying gross stuff that everyone can see on the stream, right? And then also the other thing, how do I get it so that I can use it by sitting here? Because right now, with this keyboard and mouse setup, the keyboard and mouse are way the fuck over there.
And now I'm becoming more and more just about having fun and relaxing with you guys and enjoying games at face value.
It's been 10 years. Everyone yelled at me I'm doing the wrong thing. Everyone uses fightcade. Why don't you just use fightcade? You're such an idiot. You're such a dumbass. You're such a loser. You don't do what everyone else does. You're not playing the best players because you're not using fightcade. You should be using fightcade. So now here we are, 10 years later. And I'm ready. I've been waiting. I got the time set around. Let's do it. Right? Oh, by the way, that exposes your IP address. Oh. You had to wait 10 years to fucking tell me that? Seriously, now I'm fucking pissed. I'm legit and very rightly pissed that you had to wait to the day that I scheduled it. Because everyone asked me for it for 10 fucking years. Now you're going to tell me, oh, your IP address gets exposed. It gets to the point where when people ask for shit and they start to unfairly treat me away, I'm just going to tell them, shut the fuck up. I don't want to hear you bitching. Because that's where the point we're getting to at this point. Like, people screaming so loudly that I'm doing it wrong, when in reality, I've always been doing it right, because there's no way that a streamer should be using fightcade if it gives away your IP address.
Well, I think I'm toxic now.
And I'm tired of it. I'm tired that because I'm darksydephil, I'm the brunt of the abuse. I get the one that gets yelled at and called names and treated poorly because I'm darksydephil. That's really the only reason, right? If I was anyone else, it would have been like, all right, well, you're a streamer, you know, fightcade's the best, but, you know, for me, it's like, no, fuck you, Phil, you piece of shit, right? You've been doing it wrong for 10 years. Why don't you just listen to us? Right? Okay, well, then, I'm listening to you now. Let's do it. Oh, wait, actually, your IP just gets exposed. You should have never done this to begin with. See, now Swagonito says, well, streamers use fightcade all day long. Avoid the puddle is one of them. How? If it gives away your IP address, as people are suggesting in the chat, how? Player Essence, please, 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 kiss my fucking ass and enjoy your permanent ban, you dumb piece of fucking shit.
Banned. Gone. Forever. Why am I so angry? Because if you were told for 10 years that you're doing something wrong, for 10 years, you were told you're the one who's doing everything incorrectly, why don't you just listen to reason? And then the day you're actually going to make amends and change and try to do the thing that people have said this is the right thing to do, you get told, oh no, you can't do it anyway. How would you feel? It doesn't even matter that's fightcade. This could have been anything, right?
Play with trusted friends only. Well, then I can never use fightcade, ever. Not a single fucking time can I ever play fightcade, right? So I'm done. That's it. Fightcade is off the table. Now we have to change the schedule for the next 2 nights because I cannot play this program, even though people have demanded that I use it for a decade. But now I find out, actually, I was in the right all along, right? Like, wow, that's tremendous. That's absolutely tremendous.
Banned. Gone. Forever.
Amazing. And again, guys, I was 100% gung-ho. I was going to do this tonight. 100%. I was in line to play tonight with all of you. To enjoy retro fighting games. And apparently, I'm just not allowed that luxury like everybody else is. I'm not allowed to.
Okay, I received an incredibly generous $30 tip this morning from Dan the Man. I've never run into this thing before. What is it, a money creature? Yeah, look, it's a money creature. It just throws money around. What the hell was that? You're going to see for the first time ever the new $30 tip animation. Are you ready for this? The $30 animation. Here it is. Oh my God. Now that is disturbing. Oh my God, he's drinking Hulk Hogan's sperm?
I don't know. I don't know if someone did or not. It's not even true, by the way, just for the record. That's idiotic. These people who are such moronic people on the internet, they they act like they're so smart or something when they do stuff like, oh, I'm going to dox someone, right? And you don't even know what they're talking about. The information they use is so monstrously outdated. Like, I kid you not. The week that I moved here, okay, people doxed my address. and then started posting up information all over the internet about how to get in. And it was all wrong. All the information was already outdated. Like the information that people try to find and post on the internet, it's like ancient history. It's like stuff like that changes all the time. So you get a troll like this and they think, oh, I'm so clever. I'm going to post up this information, right, of how to get into DSP's community and stuff. It's completely wrong.
I'm nervous. I'm nervous.
Just for the record, just so you guys know, I don't follow any troll stuff. I just don't. But people tell me about it sometimes, and I guess someone wrote me and was like, you know, people are trying to dox people or whatever, and then they send me information, oh, here's what was said. It's all wrong. It's just hilarious because, you know, you wouldn't know that because who in their right mind would care, right? But, like, for the record, they've been trying to say that for years and years, the only people who contribute to my streams are Only Iced Coffee and Planet Jeff. So they're obsessed with these two people, claiming that every contribution that comes into my stream is either from Only Iced Coffee and Planet Jeff. Ladies and gentlemen, Only Iced Coffee comes by once every few months. Like, he came back this morning, re-upped their membership, and left. And that was it. I haven't seen Planet Jeff in years. Years. But these people are so crazy obsessed in their heads that they just get this idea and they won't let go of it. It's to the point of dangerous, obsessive behavior where they just have convinced themselves that fantasy is reality. You know what I'm saying? So, it's insane. What they're saying is absolutely insane. Like, oh, well, this person is actually this person, and that's this person, and now this person's not supporting Phil anymore because they're this person and this person. It's all wrong. It's literally 100% fantasy. Not even close to being the truth. It's just nonsensical stuff. So I just want to say publicly, don't worry. When you see crap like what just happened in stream chat when I was peeing, it's nonsense. It's not true. It's false. It's not even correct information at all. It's just wrong. And they're using information that was probably posted on the internet a decade ago, and they just posted up like it's from today. Like, what are you talking about? Right?
Oh my god, he's drinking salt. There's still this back here. And it's still in the back of my neck, the back of my head, the back of my mind, and it's always telling me. It's WWE Champions time. I love it. I love it. Is a mobile game addict. Phil has indoctrinated children who send him money, blatantly milking for money. It's a money pit. It's gone, just gone like that. In an instant, fucking gone. I just care about money. I just can't help it. I eBay. Contributions are mandatory, but I need your help. I am appealing directly to you. No decency, no respect, no common sense, no fucking maturity. Is the guy who just doesn't get reality.